Tark's got his shield out, and the face on it will
What's up,
morph
Shadzar?
into snake-like features and flick a tongue out as he looks at it.
Are you playing the lizard tonight, or are you playing Tark?
I'm playing Tark with his shield of expressions.
Oh.
You forgot I had it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Cool. Darren, you get here, and you see, what's your, what is it, 60 feet?
120.
We can basically see down this hallway. You guys are quiet.
We're expecting the worst here. I'm expecting that damn skeletal snake to jump to life and attack us.
We should head north and clear that first.
It looks like it might meet up.
All right, you come to a place where the tunnel turns to the right. You see a door, a big stone door at the end of it, and then of course ahead of you,
What behind this door?
hang on, I'm trying to figure out how much of this Darren can see. Long hallway going that way. You guys have been here before. Krog, you move forward up towards that door. You can cast a spell on it.
I do what with it?
You gonna
Sorry,
cast a spell on it?
I can't cast a spell. Unless that spell is open.
He pulls out his wang and shakes it at the door and casts
Open sesame.
sesame.
Open sesame. You don't have me. Hang on a second. Shad says he can't hear me. No audio from me. Yeah, it looks like it's going out. Let me show you here. Yeah, it's working. All right. Darren runs and jumps on Gazik's shoulders. Tark, you just staring at that snake? What's wrong? You don't want to walk past it or what?
Well, Tark will follow the group. And carefully eye that snake as he goes by.
All right, as you brush by that pillar, right about there, You brush the snake, the pillar, and the snake begins to crumble and the bones fall to the floor. Clack, 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 clack. Part of it does. Part of it's still wrapped around that column.
Tark playing with his snake again.
This map just went a little janky for me. I
Sure.
see, yeah, seriously, I see Gazik's light, both radiuses, but I don't see anything on the map other than just grayed out. From where I was, I do see a bit of map, but other than that, nothing. I see the 30-foot square. It's really strange.
Well, I guess I could try to unshare it. I don't think that would jack with our tokens. Share that again.
Yep, I see everything now.
Cool. Awesome even. Alright. So yeah, it just crumbles to bones on the floor, half of it. What are you guys doing?
Tark victorious, kill snake.
So I go up, check out the door, see if there's any obvious traps or anything.
You look around, you don't see any traps. Matter of fact, it just looks like it pushes open. Dances with kobolds, cheered 100. I haven't seen Steph in a while. How you doing? How you doing out there? Thank you so much for the cheer bits. Appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by. These guys are crawling through the first level of Undermountain. Decided you don't want to try that door, do you, Darren?
Krog's gonna open the door.
Okay.
Dear heaven, help us all.
Open sesame door. Whoa.
Alright, so you open this door. And let me see if I've got maybe. Yeah, here we go. You hear, the first thing you notice is voices. But you look inside, nobody's there.
Hello?
Well, right in the middle of this room, Krog, is like this armor stand. There's no armor on it, just a wooden armor stand. And you see this longsword buried into this thing, about a foot of it into this wooden thing. This wooden armor statue. And the sword is kind of glowing a very light blue.
Ooh, pretty. Krog's just gonna walk up to it and nonchalantly grab it. Pick it up and look at it.
Alright, you get up here, you grab a hold of the sword, and little tug, little work, work it back and forth, boom, you pop this sword out. Give me a perception check. Oh yeah. Behind the pedestal with the armor stand on it, laying on the floor, you see a kind of half rotted hand laying there and spots of blood, like stained, dried blood stains.
Like it may have been removed from somebody that had also tried to take the sword, or some other sort of trap.
I don't know. You just see a hand laying there.
So the sword was pulled out of the wooden stuff just fine.
Yeah, you pulled it out just fine. As a matter of fact, there's about 10 feet around you, a very small bubble around you kind of radiates this dim blue light, this glow off this sword.
Hey guys, found a neat sword and a hand. Anybody want a hand?
Yeah, what could go wrong with picking up weird magical swords from random furniture in the middle of the room? Watch Krog for any odd behavior.
Neat sword. I'm assuming it was added to my inventory somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Says longsword. The sword faintly glows.
Yeah, the only longsword I'm seeing in my inventory is my +1.
Really? Let me look. There you go.
There.
So you got this longsword in your hand. You swing it around, feel how it
Yeah.
feels, or what? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Nothing seems
He's
to
gonna
happen.
Just kind of give it a few test swings. I'll actually attack the wooden armor thing here, just to kind of give it a test.
Okay, you whack away on the wooden armor statue. Darren, you come in. You see this alcove to the south, and right there is obvious from this side a doorway, and there are two holes bored through it about eye height.
Um, I'll take a peek out, see if maybe we were hearing the voices coming through there or something.
Can you hear those voices? What are you up to tonight, Steph?
So we heard
Just
someone
lurking on the
talking or something as we entered the room.
on a Twitch tube? Yeah, you just occasionally hear those voices way off in the distance. Looking around the room with your passive perception, which I think is 19, is that correct?
18.
18. You notice there are some vents up around the ceiling of this room.
I'll try to figure out which ones the sounds are coming from and climb up, see if I can't make out what they're saying.
If you've got your clean feed going, You hear exactly what they're saying.
Maybe it isn't mine.
Barely hear it.
Oh, can you? Well, I can fix that. Is that loud enough?
That's creepy. Sounds like they were casting something.
Yeah, they're just echoing around this room. There's a vent in the east wall.
There's a what? A vent?
A vent. Yeah, they're up by the ceiling. There's one there. One here in the south wall.
Krog's gonna go over to the one on the north wall and just kind of look up. Good.
It's about 20 feet, 25 feet up off the ground. It's about a 1 foot square hole. Am I gonna have to play some Bob Marley to get this party going?
There must be some air circulation for the lower levels.
Maybe. I'm gonna go over to where the hand was and kind of poke it with the sword that I just picked up.
Poke it with the sword.
Yep.
Sounds crispy and dried out.
So it looks like it's been there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, the bloodstains are dried. You kind of whack it around a little bit. It rolls around.
Krog's gonna pick it up,
The hand?
put it in it. Yep.
Okay. Pick it up and you do what with it?
Just put it in my back now.
Okay.
He puts it in his pants.
He puts his hand in his pack. All right.
Maybe make good snack for later. Hey, Tart, found a new weapon.
What you have there?
I'll show him the faintly glowing longsword.
Well, in Gazik's light, you don't really notice.
It was glowing in there.
What would Tark think of this sword, DM? Does it have anything that sort of stands out?
Well, it's a fairly nice looking sword. Just it's glowing.
Look good. Even better with blood.
Well, so Gazik heads off down to the side.
Tark follows the holy man.
Where holy man going?
Looking around.
When the holy man walks off, everybody's like, wait a minute.
Holy man have good nose for treasure.
And for undead cultists.
The light.
So that's good enough. You can see way on down this hall here. Hall seems to just go on.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all, right?
Well, when the holy man walks off, everybody's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all, right? 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 Yeah, that's not ominous
Gazik and Darren take off to the south.
I was following them, but moved the thing before I continue moving.
I didn't click on you yet.
Yeah, you did.
Tark
No, I
and Krog get into a sprint fest.
Krog win.
Damn, I can't wait for dynamic lighting. Alright. So, Gazik, you see right here in the corner. Looks like a body laying just inside your dim light. And you see some implements of destruction laying beside this thing. A couple pickaxes and shovels. There's dirt, gravel, and shit like that all on the floor of the tunnel here. You get closer, looks like the body of a goblin. And what do you do?
Gonna take a closer look at the goblin.
You get a little closer and you kind of roll him over off of his shoulder. And it looks like his head's been caved in.
High alert.
Does it look like they've been digging at one of the walls here or something?
No, but you can see a dirty trail in the middle of the hallway here, circling around to the south.
Maybe they were the ones dealing with those statues.
They dislike statues. Oop, I think I moved Darren instead of myself somehow.
And this looks like a obviously where they've been digging at.
Is it wide enough to fit through, or is it like we have to crawl? Like,
It's
what's the
pretty
looking at?
small, man. It's pretty small for you. About here at the opening, a little taller, but it kind of scrunches down, maybe about 5 feet high back in there. About 5 feet wide.
Can Gazik's pack fit through there?
Gazik could fit through there, but it would be tough.
No, I was meaning his pack.
His pack. Oh,
He has a whole bunch of
his
shit.
Santa Claus sack?
Pretty much.
Here comes
Yeah,
Santa Claus.
It
Here
could
comes
definitely
Santa
fit
Claus.
through it. Just be dragged behind me. Because it's gonna.
Tark would push it through if needed be.
So Gazik, you kind of get down on your hands and knees and start crawling through this tunnel.
Maybe snake come from this tunnel. Well, don't everybody go at once.
It's exactly what we're doing.
Seems like it opens up a little bit, different places in here.
This looks like it's roughly cut out, right?
Oh.
Okay, as we're going through here, Tark's gonna like scratch his ass and his back up against parts of this cavern here as he's crawling around.
Marking your territory.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys hear Tark back there. Sounds like a bear. Alright, Gaziki, get right here, and you can see something more. Oh, I don't know. Okay, you just pop on out there. You see a half-buried stone statue of a nude woman, but she has no head.
Hey, it's Tark style.
I like how you guys slowly crawl through the tunnel.
At some point, Tark will end up there, but let everybody else move first.
All right. Gazik, you step out into the room out here. I'm just going to open the whole thing. And this room is just filled with this rubble from where they've been digging through this tunnel. Headless statue, half buried. Boobs.
Gaz's gonna walk up to this door over here. He's gonna take out some chalk and he's gonna put a circle on it.
Okay.
And then he's gonna go over to these doors and open them up. Put an X on them.
You're going to put an X on these doors?
Yep, after he opens them.
Okay.
Okay, that's. I don't know why you're doing that, but okay.
Haven't searched that other side. Searching this side.
You see a hallway running off to the east, and then it kind of turns to the south. Guys creeping around, creeping around.
Fuck, this map is huge.
That's why I'm zoomed in on only the place where we are.
Yeah, I was just zooming out to see how much we've actually explored.
Well, let's pause
Crud.
right there just a moment. After we put you guys in here. To your south, Krog, Darren, Tark, Gazik, you would have seen it too as you popped out. Is a flickering tallow candle.
Just sitting on the floor?
No, it's like on the wall.
Signs of life. No, I'm guessing the southern end with that little sun-looking thing.
Yeah, it's a candle.
Okay.
So I'll sneak down to the corner here, see if I can't hear anybody moving around.
You don't hear anything, Darren, but you pop into this hallway, and it's brightly lit, and you see that every, 20 feet, there's a candle, and then there's alternating candles between on the north wall, or on the opposite wall. But
They
you don't
look
hear
like they've
anything.
been burnt away. The candles all dripping all over the place, or I
No.
think it's probably magic.
No, you look at the candles, and you can see wax running down the candles. But you don't notice it dripping onto the floor.
That weird, right, Darren?
And you would probably notice there's no smell. It doesn't smell like burning candles.
Can I touch one of the candles?
Yeah. Ouch! It's hot.
It's not an illusion.
Krog's going to try to extinguish one of the candles.
And how?
Just blowing on it.
Nope. Doesn't blow out. You could whack with that fancy new sword you got, maybe.
Sure, why not? I'll try to whack the candle with the sword.
Okay. So you take your fancy new sword and what? You strike the candle?
Yeah, try to cut it in half.
Like vertically or horizontally? Cut the flame off the top?
Yeah, quite literally just cut the candle in half long ways.
Okay. You cut the candle in half. The top half with the flame on it falls to the floor and continues to burn. And you can see wax dripping off of it now onto the floor. And the top half, a light springs up from where, not the top half, but the bottom half of the candle. As you look at it, the candles are floating in these niches in the wall. And when you cut it in half, the top half falls to the floor, still glowing. Wax begins to kind of pool on the ground as it burns. But the bottom half of it that's still floating in this cubby hole, the flame fires up on it, starts to dance on top, and then the candle slowly starts to grow.
Whoa, Krog really is Mage.
Oh, shit.
Krog, do you have inspiration?
I have 2 points, yes.
I'm not giving you one then for that.
Did you see that, Darren?
Yeah, well, at least we know some sort of magic afoot, and there's not somebody nearby tending to these candles.
It's 'cause Krog Mage.
It was quite impressive.
Thank you. Let's go back to the others for now.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
look
come back
like
this
more.
way.
Just look like more candles on both sides.
Gazik's gonna draw on the wall on this side a little tiny fang about his height, where his head is, an arrow pointing in the direction that they're going.
Okay. Have you drawn any of that on any of these other halls?
Nope.
Just here, huh? All right. So which direction are you going?
This way.
So many twists and turns.
Twist and turn.
Like my last relationship.
Oh shit.
You good?
No.
It was a good one though.
I tell you what, I want to give Gazik inspiration for that shit, because that has popped my ass here. Oh shit! I'm gonna die here. Oh fuck!
Let's see here.
I don't think Gazik can get any more inspiration, but that's okay.
Somebody could have told me I had Darren's picture, and I guess because Gazik joined late, it had two. We had Darren in two places. There really is a guy there named Gazik playing that character.
No, that's falsehood. Spreading lies.
Lies and slander.
Krog and Gazik continue on down the hall, and they walked on down the hall. Gazik, you can see to about here. Krog, you can see a little bit beyond that.
You want me to go first, Gazik?
No, this is more fun.
Hold on, I'm kind of going through a wall there.
Never know what you're gonna slide into.
Goddamn, Gazik's in rare form tonight.
Yes, he is.
Or was I in rare form all the other nights, and this is just my normal me?
All right.
Done.
You guys see carved into the back of the wall right here in this alcove in the north wall. Carved in the back is a bas relief. Sculpture of a nude, heavy-set man playing a harp.
Ew.
Damn it, Tark.
Tark runs up, smacks him on the belly.
Krog? Or the statue?
The statue reminds me of you.
Fuck you, Tark.
You fat bitch.
Fuck you, Tark.
Are we blind in this small little area? I'm just curious. Like, is that a wall? Are we just blind? What's going on?
In what small little area?
Right in front of us.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
a small area directly in
There's
front.
an erection in front
Yep.
of us from the wall.
God damn.
I thought maybe we were getting the middle finger somehow.
Yeah, fuck you guys. There you go. So you see this, but there's some words carved along the harp. Krog wouldn't have noticed it. He walked on.
Frog, wait, fat man trying to say something.
Who's a fat man in a little coat?
Fat
Harp.
man in a little coat.
It's harping on us.
Well, it's written in common. It says, "Gaze upon me with bronzed visage, and secrets shall I reveal."
Oh shit, I'm gonna pull out my bronze mask.
Too many
Put
big
that shit on.
words.
Tark looks at Krog and says, "He's gonna show you his pecker."
You see,
Don't need to see it.
as you step forward, Gazik, you see a pole. Length, it's not very long though. It's 4 or 5 feet long. It's laying on the floor, right below the statue. Okay, give me just a minute here.
I think
The
Darren's about.
statue asks us to sit on its lap. I'm going away.
I think Darren's about to get us killed. Honestly, no offense, Darren.
I've been trying to use this mask for a while though.
Yeah, let's use it. Let's see what happens.
What's the worst that could happen, right, guys?
All this coming from the guy who damn near died from a fire spell from a door.
It's fine.
This-
But I can't like not solve the puzzle.
But is it a puzzle or is it a trap?
This whole time, Tark has been eyeing up this fat statue and then carefully scrutinizing Krog to see if it's a statue of Krog.
No, this fat guy's got like wild hair everywhere.
Is he a demigod?
No, he's
Can he only say you're welcome?
Why do you say you're welcome?
Krog knows that it's not a statue. Or Tark knows it's not a statue of Krog, but will look at him and say, looks just like you.
Not pretty enough to be Krog.
Darren, you fished your mask out of your backpack. What are you gonna do with it? Decisions.
What's going on?
Do what now?
Oh, it's I wanted to pull out the bronze mask and put it on. Look at the guy.
Okay, you
Does anything?
put the mask on. You look at the guy.
This silence is kind of deafening.
Darren's just looking at this bas relief with this mask on.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but what exactly is a bas relief?
It is like you carve everything away around what it's a carving that stands out at you instead of being carved into something. You carve everything else away.
3D. Think of it like it comes out at you. Yeah.
So it's not like a standalone statue. It's actually carved from a bit of the wall.
It's carved into the wall back here now. Right on this.
Yeah, I
North wall.
understand what you mean now. I understand what you mean now.
Gazik, you step up behind Darren.
Motioning to Tark and then
Yep.
shoving Darren right into the fat man so that he can get a better view of the words that he's so desperately trying to read through the math.
He lunges forward to get a better view, and he disappears right in front of you.
Holy shit. Fat man ate him.
Not good.
You killed Darren!
Darren,
Good point. Krog go. He did it.
Krog didn't do it. Krog back here. You two push him. You killed Darren.
Had to walk around Girth. Your fault.
Krog's not fat anymore, bastard. I mean, holy man.
You always be fat to us, Krog.
Yazik's gonna start looking at this really hard. What the fuck just happened?
You killed him. Bring him back.
Yazik,
Tar-
try.
Tar's gonna push on the belly that he saw. That they saw Darren disappear into.
Are you like rubbing it like a Buddha?
Eat him through. Maybe we need to go around and find the fat man's butt.
I'm gonna go to
He
Darren.
entered through the belly.
Darren, the world itself shrinks to a gloomy realm, stretches on in cold stone pastures for as far as the eye can see. You look behind you can see Gazik and Tark and Krog standing, just like through a this portal, humming, glowing, that you couldn't see or hear on the other side. You turn around and look back to this cold stone pastures, and you see a freestanding wooden wall about 30 feet away from you. Looks like it has one portrait hanging on it. And as you come closer, upon a freestanding wood wall hangs a portrait of a wizard whose eyes shine with madness, and below sits that same man, reading a novel in a high-backed chair. The wizard looks from his tome and smiles. And, what the hell?
Did you break it?
No.
You break out your butt.
Well, don't just stand there like a boob. Ask me 3 questions about Undermountain. 2 of my answers will be true. 1 will be false.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
It's a good thing Darren is asking the 3 questions.
Is it sad? I was thinking the same thing.
Darren, how many points of inspiration do you have?
1, but
I would like to give you another one just because you're the face of the party and we love you.
And because the fat man's belly ate you.
Yes.
I think you didn't resist at all.
I got a gift.
he was busy pouting because he thought it didn't work.
Oh shit!
Question about Undermountain.
I'm so glad you are enjoying my dungeon. How nice to meet you.
What was the question? I didn't even hear it.
I don't think he's asked a question yet.
Oh.
Can you share the message of the day with me? For some reason, I can't find the Queen feed. Thought I had it up there. I do not.
It is. Hang on.
You should be able to find it in the story.
Oh, is it in story?
Yeah.
I thought it was in message of the day.
Well, the message of the day is a story, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a story.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought it was a note window for some reason.
Not sure what I wanted.
goodness, cat.
What in blazes do you want?
What direction to get to the next level down?
He tells you, he says, you have to keep going north. Yes, north, that's right. You gotta keep going north.
Okay then.
Maybe. Yes. No.
You have 2 more questions.
Where might I find the greatest treasure between here and Skullport?
Between here and Skullport, he says. That would probably be on one of the levels of the dungeon, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
The second or the third.
Yes.
That was very vague.
Yes.
I s- I seek a book down here. What happened to the owner?
You seek a book, do you? Well, that's vague.
A spell book that should set off this candle I own.
There's many places in my dungeon, he says. Many places that a book like that could be. I don't know where every single thing in this dungeon is. But you may probably find it deeper than you are now.
Maybe. Yes.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for your assistance. Go away. Leave me.
And with that, Darren, the world spins around you, and you're dumped up against the wall right beside Krog.
Yeah, shakes his head and throws the mask down on the floor. Crazy, useless mages.
You didn't have to worry about any of those being truth or false, did you?
I hope you don't get yourself killed.
So the other ones seem to take an obvious truth. So I'm gonna guess our staircase is at the very least not to the north.
But did you say Darren popped up?
Yeah, He's right beside you.
Yeah, he's at the mask clanging down the hall.
Gaz's gonna go retrieve the
there.
mask.
It's Darren. He's a ghost. He must have been farted out of the fat guy.
Farted out of the fat guy. Gazzy goes, picks the mask up.
Then should press on. No more going through fat guy bellies.
You okay, Darren?
Question is it Darren?
Darren?
Well, it's obviously me. I mean, who else would look this good?
Maybe not, Darren.
Yeah.
Gaz is gonna, at this door, he's gonna put another little fang on it. And then he's gonna open it.
All right.
Is Tark back there, like, groping the naked man statue?
Just window management real quick.
He found the reason the pole was on the ground.
Tark, stop molesting fat man statue and come up here.
All right, Gazzy, you open.
Did J-Rob go AFK or something?
He went on a food run here a while back.
Yeah, but
I thought he
said
was back for that.
he's been back since he said that. Oops, that was Darren. My bad. I don't know why I grabbed your token, Darren.
Oh, good.
I saw, ooh, token.
Your brother's worried about you, Tar.
You molesting fat old men again.
I see tunnels going off into the distance.
I'm gonna wait for Tark to actually be here to talk before pressing on. Did Darren explain what happened when he got out of the thing, or?
I don't think he said anything to that effect. Said crazy mages and threw the mask down.
What happened when Fat Man ate you, Darren?
I don't know anything about a fat man. It's just some weird vision from that crazy mage that makes the place. They're just picking on me.
Hey, there look like there might be smaller room up here.
But he did
Let's-
lead me to believe that the exit would be farther to the south.
Go south then. And at the corner here, he'll put another little thing pointing in the direction that they're going.
He actually said north, Darren.
He did. But based on the other statements, I believe that to be the lie.
We split up apparently.
Gazzy, you come to a doorway.
gonna put another little fang on the door, and then he's gonna open it.
Alright, hang on a sec. Okay. You open the door? Did you say you opened the door?
Yes.
I'm gonna bop up here to Krog and Tark. Alright. Yeah. Go ahead, Krog.
Krog's gonna slowly step up to this corner and peek around.
Are you now?
Yes. Do you want a stealth check?
Yes, I do. So, Tark, you know how Fred Flintstone, when he's creeping, tinkle, 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 tinkle,
Yep.
your brother goes running forward on his toes.
Alright, so I'm bowling like Fred Flintstone now.
Yep, twinkle toes.
Oh. No, he's not quite angry. Maybe go a bit further, then go back to that door.
Tark not like this.
I'm looking at something here. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot to read here. Okay. Alright, so I'm popping back down here to Gazik and Darren. Gazik, you open that door. You walk inside the room and you light the whole place up.
Is that a pit?
It is. It's a pit. But before you go walking across the middle of the floor here, let's see. As you creep through the dungeon, your foot strikes loose stone, sending it tumbling down the hall. You hear a voice shortly thundering, "You there! Answer my call and join me on this quest for justice!" And you notice that it appears to be coming from the pit. But the room itself Well, it's talking about this image, but it didn't tell me where it's at. A 30-foot wide, floor-to-ceiling map is carved into the west wall. Huge. You step closer, and basically it appears to be at the very top. You recognize Mount Waterdeep and Waterdeep Castle, and then it looks like a cross-sectional map or diagram, I guess you would, of the entire Dungeon of Undermount.
Like showing the
There
different
any
floors.
tools to draw with?
Do what?
I do, in fact.
Might be a good thing to have. Isaac's now gonna go check out what's in the pit that's yelling up to him.
A pit yawns in the center of the room. Its walls are as smooth as a newborn's cheeks, and at the bottom of its revel-strewn depths stands a bloodied half-elf, so bruised that he is green and purple. His arm is bent at an angle never intended by his creator, and an eyeball hangs by a tatter of flesh, but the elf shows no pain. He meets your surprise with his good eye. In the name of Joaquin, hallowed be her name, I compel you, free me so that I may avenge my death and join her grace in the gilded afterlife.
Out of character. That dwarf just fucked up.
Half elf.
Yeah. Still, the half elf fucked up.
This place is no place for the dead. Go rest in peace. And Gazik's gonna... Yeah, Gazik's gonna attack him.
Told ya.
And of course, here we go. All right, he's down in this pit, Gazik. You jumping down in there with him?
No, I'm just going to plug away at him. From up here with all the dead.
And there he is. Hey, hey! What's going on here? He said.
The world of the living is no place for the dead. The dead shall rest, and justice will be served. But you should go and rest.
I just need a hand up out of here, really. I guess we'll roll initiative.
Fuck. Dude fucked up. Just saying.
All right. Is everybody good? Gazik, you're up. He fails again. And you see him like, oh, and she's shaking his head back and forth.
Does the eye come loose?
The eyes just bouncing around off of his cheeks. Stop that now!
You still have Darren select as for the turn, by the way.
Oh. There. Now I'll let him pass it. So
Yeah, I already did my damage. And told him that he should go rest peacefully by himself.
Darren? Gazik's talking to somebody in this pit, and then he starts casting spells at him.
Well, that's how I heard him yelling, right?
Yeah, you can hear him yell.
Claimed to be undead. I'm gonna get out my drawing tools. Begin taking. You said it's carved into the wall, right? So I could just use a piece of charcoal and literally transfer it over.
Yeah, get a rope. Surprised Tark isn't making a joke about rub or rubbing.
Tark isn't there.
Okay, Tark's player then.
Alright, so you get your drawing tools out. Starting to lay them out here on the floor. Below this big map. Anything else you want to do?
No, I don't think I should come between the priest and his zombie.
See? We all know now not to fuck with Gazik when he's doling out righteous justice.
Oh, I moved the wrong one. Alright, Krog, you move forward. You can see up this hallway.
Interesting. And since he has no idea that there's combat going on the other side,
Doesn't have any idea. Okay, Haleth. My name is Haleth, and I just need your help, he says. Stop with the bells already.
but the bells toll for thee.
For whom the bells toll.
Tark makes a mad dash down to where Gazik is. Oh wait, that would be Krog. I'm gonna follow Krog. Make my entire movement up north where Krog is. And with my action, I'm actually gonna pull out a torch and light.
What you doing, Tark?
You shut up. Holy man's light is not here.
So?
Krog's sword's glowing.
Oh,
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, faintly.
How much light do we have?
It's only
Probably like
10-foot circle.
Okay, well, you know,
dim light, right?
Tark is not comfortable in this dungeon with no light, so as long as there's some light around, he's good. But this place creeps him the fuck out.
There you go.
Stop being pussy, Tark.
Been trying to be subtle about this, but since we've split up, yeah, Tark likes the.
Stop being a pussy.
All right. Anything else? You shut up.
Yeah, with his second action, Right, well, with his action, he's gonna try to nut shot Krog. Just with his.
I thought your action was lighting a torch. Oh wait, that's right. I have a light, so.
Yeah, I got it.
He says, "You shut up," and he smacks you in the nuts. Let's see. Let's do an attack roll. Just see what you roll to hit against his dexterity save. Oh!
Yeah, I'm going to take it from here. Tark just knees him in the nuts, and Krog drops both his sword and shield and just falls to his knees and then falls to the fetal position while cradling his crotch.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Don't call me pussy anymore. Pick up that sword and light the way.
I guess I'm technically prone, and I'll stand up my next turn.
Yeah, I was trying to say, I don't think you're going to stand up for a little bit yet. Okay, anything else, Tark?
No, I think I've done enough damage this round.
Indeed.
All right, Darren, you got your drawing tools out. What are you doing?
It's making rubbings and sections of the map and then labeling them like one.
Oh, this thing's huge. How, you got a ream of paper in your backpack or something?
I had a whole book to write with. Like smaller maps on. Redraw what I can.
All right, because you're looking at this thing closely and trying to, pick out the detail and stuff. You'll notice as you're looking around that there are no labels on any of the levels of the dungeon. Okay, but it's kind of a cross section. So, and there appear to be, if you count them, 23. But next to 3 of these levels are like small bas-relief carvings. Next to the 3rd level is a skull with flames coming off of it. Next to the 16th level is a bas-relief of a comet. And next to the 23rd, the lowest level, is a bas-relief of a tower with a tiny rune engraved above it.
Well, I'll make sure to copy down the rune, at least.
Okay.
And then I'll start looking around on like the first floor. See if I can figure out anything that denotes like a staircase going down or anything like that.
Let's see. You see, I can do it this way.
I'm kind of curious if the module actually came with like an image of it.
And as you're getting close to this rune, you notice the bas-relief has a real fine line all the way around it. And so does the one of the comet, and so does the one of the flaming skull. I mean, they, in all respects, look like buttons.
Can I try pushing one?
Sure. You can always
I'll
try.
go with the tower first. Seems less ominous, just in case.
The tower?
Well, it's better than the skull or the comet.
Okay. So, there is a voice, a male voice, that says, "Gate access to Alistair's tower from level 23 only."
Guess I'll try hitting the skull then.
Do what?
I guess I'll push the skull button then.
Gate
I'll do
access
that
to
first.
Skullport disabled. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Give the last button a try.
Gate access to Stardock from level 16 only. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Very polite for a mad mage.
Well, I'm guessing that means there's another exit here, so we may be able to use this to jump back and forth later.
Alright, I think that's a little more than 6 seconds, so let's move you on. Krog,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
are you?
Yes. Pick up
Constitution check.
a check, not a save.
Yeah, just check.
Just wanted to confirm.
Okay. It's gonna take you all of this round, action and everything, just to stand up. As your bowels feel like they're about to dump out in your pants right now. You feel like you want to retch.
I'm just glaring at Tark.
Yeah.
Out of character, I'm sorry I hammered you so much.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I asked you nicely to stop with the ringing of the bells. Tart. Gonna teabag him while he's down there.
Is he up or not? Because if he's not, I'll actually use my action to help him get to his feet.
He's up, but he's bent over. He's got his hands on his knees, and he's rocking back and forth, and he's looking up at you, like from underneath his big, thick, furry brow.
Just kind of glaring at you.
It'd be bad to kick a man while he's down.
Testicular fortitude save.
Tark's gonna chuckle a little bit and just go up 10 feet. Let's make that 15 feet.
Okay, so yeah, Bob
just
says
outside the light.
Diablo Bob says you needed to make a testicular fortitude save.
That's what the con save was for.
Yeah. Yep. Same thing. Con save, testicular fortitude. He's slowly getting to his. He's trying to get upright. All right, you move forward a little bit.
Take a deep breath.
All right. Anything else, Tark?
Tark will take the dodge action.
Okay.
Just to be safe.
Gazzy,
How far down is this tunnel?
you mean the pit?
Yeah.
It is about 10 feet deep, so his head is about 4 feet below.
Hmm.
But climbing out would be impossible for this guy the way his arm is twisted around.
Yeah, he's still undead. No better than a vampire. Spirits actually at least help us. Gazik's gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's not overkill.
He's going to exclude Darren. If it would let me. Why won't it let me?
Too many circles on top of each other.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. And then he's gonna kneel down and go, if you can prove to me that you are not evil, the reason you are here before the spell takes your forsaken, filthy, undead life, then I will help.
Well, thank you for a moment then. All right. Next round, Darren, you're up.
He's gonna continue searching for the staircase to the next level down.
You're doing what now?
He's trying to look through the map based on where we've been so far, figure out where if something looks like a staircase on there.
Yeah,
in the second level.
not really enough detail like that. I mean, for a
Yeah.
map, it's pretty well useless.
Cross section.
Yeah,
It's just a cross
Gotcha.
section. So
yeah. Yep.
I'll go check out the rest of the room then.
You see another door leading off in the northeast corner over here.
I'll go take a look at it, listen for sounds, look for traps. That'll be on my turn.
Okay.
So at the beginning of his turn, Spirit Guardians goes off.
that one he saves on.
It only matters because he takes half damage.
Ah! For heaven's sake, withdraw your hounds. He tells you, he says, you want my story? I'm gonna give you my story. And he tells you, he says his name is Haleth Garkey. And he was a cleric of Joaquin. And he led an adventuring company. And he accused his companions of withholding treasure from him. And they killed him and threw him in this pit. And that's all the time he's got for right now. Krog.
Takes a few deep breaths and picks up his sword and shield and continues walking down.
Oh, you had your sword in your hand the whole time.
No, when he kicked me, I dropped everything in my hands, fell to the ground, clutching my crotch.
You dropped everything but the sword.
Oh.
You tried and you tried so you could get both hands on your crotch. And you could not release the sword.
Well, that's interesting.
So you make your way
Tark's on
from.
my little. I can't move the circle, and I can't move me to get to the circle.
What? Serious?
It's okay.
There you go. I need to update my essential stuff from Diablo Bob. And guys, we've been going about an hour and 40 minutes. We're gonna take a break right here, real quick. And
Time for a break ski.
Yep, freeze Gazik and Halif Garki in time for a moment to contemplate exactly what's going on. So with that, we'll be right back in about 10 minutes. Stick around. Yep, I'm AFK a minute. We'll be right back. Whoa. Is it a guy or a girl? That works.
I think she knocks off something from the rack just next. Let's see what other Walmart gifts. Let's see what other kind of Walmart gifts we can find. I don't know if this is Walmart, but that's funny.
Oh Lord.
This
Oh,
was apparently done at Walmart. Mario Kart.
Did he throw eggs? Yes, he
Yes.
threw eggs.
Here's another good Walmart one. Oh, here's a good one, J-Rob.
Oh that's you and me, Vin, having a cage match. Damn.
I'll get to it. I'm just going through see if I can find any other good ones.
And that's that's why they no longer sell self-inflated.
Why they don't sell self-inflated what?
Rafts.
Anything.
Oh, hell.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Is that a
Just keeps
Teddy
getting better and
Ruxpin?
better. Some sort of teddy bear. I'm not really sure.
All right. I'm
This
off.
dude's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm lost in Gifville over here. So.
He's like, what the fuck?
You kids, you damn kids. Stephanie's asking you to share a link, Vino, over in chat.
I will.
There's
I'll
a
get to it.
there's a
I'll
bunch
process.
of them though. Holy shit, there's a bunch of them. All right, who's back?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Same.
Oh, cool. I won't run a ready check then.
But
All
it's
right,
not here.
Krog, it was your turn. You stood up, moved forward, I think. You doing anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Tark.
Tark turns around and looks at Krog and says, "You stay right behind me."
Talking to me? Yes. Okay, Tark.
Tark's gonna That's actually 40 feet. He's gonna venture up around the bend. Oh my God, CCR. Yep, we're going up around the bend.
There's a place up ahead, and I'm going.
For some reason, the lyrics are just I'm drawing a complete blank on them.
Just as fast as my something.
Feet
Feet.
can fly.
Yep. Yep.
Always time for good conversation. Leave a sinking ship behind.
Come on, rise and win. We're going up around the bend. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay, we are out of Spamville on the gifts. Or Benno's still posting, one of the two.
I'm finished.
I'm moving on up. What do I see up there with my dark vision?
Continues to circle around, but you hear, Turk, you hear the unmistakable sound of bowstrings twanging. Phew! Phew!
Dodge. And Tark will call back. We've got company.
All right, and we are back with Gazik. Gazik in the far south room here.
I find it hard to believe your god would want you in this state. And he's just letting it go.
All right. Krog,
All right.
you guys are wearing me out just going back and forth on the map like this.
Ah, you love it.
Yeah.
Krog's gonna walk up to there, his glowy sword in hand. Does he also hear the bowstrings twanging?
Maybe not from here.
Well, since Tark did shout out that we have company, and I don't know what to expect, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Darren.
Seeing nothing out of the ordinary, I'm gonna open the door and check it out.
All right, so let me see here. So you see, well, crap.
So I'll take advantage of being outside of his light and sneak up through as quietly as I can.
Okay, give me a
Scout ahead.
stealth roll.
I thought it was going to do it automatically. It's supposed to be advantage.
There you go.
Is that one of your class features?
Boots of Elven Kind.
Ah,
So you see a long tunnel kind of angled. Off to the northwest.
The rest of them moved to head up that way.
All right. Oh, the spirits. Dan, this is tough, man, trying to keep track of you guys in two different places on two different maps. Okay. So, this guy looks at you, Gazik, and says, I've played at this long enough. And he glares at you vengefully. And does nothing. Gazik.
And neither a righteous man nor an innocent would attempt trickery or to assault me.
You've been assaulting me.
Let's see.
I simply asked for help. And a fellow cleric at that.
I would never sully myself to become undead. You are an abomination and a disgrace to clerics.
Do you think I asked for this?
Cast... Where the fuck did it go?
I know things. I have value.
Damn, this guy has a lot of.
He does.
Then that. Give me just 1 second to find it. We're gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right next to him as a bonus action.
Tastes like raisins. I'm afraid to ask what you guys are
Oh wait, no,
talking
we can't.
about, Diablo
Wait.
Bob.
Can we? No, we can't.
What's that?
Why not?
Can't what?
Because I already cast Guiding Bolt, which is an action. And even though it's a bonus action, it can't be cast in conjunction because only a cantrip can be cast in conjunction with another spell.
Correct.
Yes.
So yeah, that's gonna be Gaz's turn.
All right, Tart.
Tark's making his way down 40 feet. Got that shield in hand. It's making a nasty roaring face gesture. He's got his battle.
You there?
Yeah.
Oh, lost you for a second. Got his battle axe. Runs forward 40 feet.
He's looking around to see where these bow strings are making that sound from.
There we go. Let me me get that opened up a little bit there. So you come around this corner and you see, let me get over here. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to open this up, make this real easy. You come around a corner and you see we'll just open all that up. There's a bunch of goblins. And you can see they've got bows in their hands. And it appears that they are they're actually hunkered down. Let me move them back here. This wasn't plotted. There's a table in front of them. They're hunkered down behind the table. And they peer around the edges of the table with their bows, and they're aimed at the rough-hewn tunnel that kind of leads. They're off in this direction, so they're aiming at something off to the east, peeking around this tunnel, and they don't seem to see you yet. And you can also see a couple of corpses lying right about there.
All right, but Tark, would he know that they're actually busy attacking something? That's the
Well, it looks like it. I mean, you've been in combat enough to know that, yeah, these guys are.
okay.
They're really, transfixed by something just outside of your range of sight.
All right. Well, Tark never want to interrupt another in the middle of combat. Is gonna just hunker down and watch with a little bit of interest.
Okay.
Because he wants to see what's going to come through that doorway.
Takes the dodge action.
Yep.
All right. Goblin 10 needs to do this. Give me that stealth check, Tark. Yeah, he doesn't see you. And let's see.
Hey.
You see him. This guy's trying to get another arrow knocked into his bow. And they're looking that direction, but he doesn't take any action. This guy does the same thing. Wow. I rolled the same number 3 times in a row. Okay, this guy is Goblin. I swear I was going to turn on the flavored names again. This guy takes a bow shot. Oh. And you see him, he's almost quivering, and the arrow launches before he can even get the bow over the table and flies off to the south. Yeah, natural 1.
It hits the cat in the southern hallway, right?
That guy does. And all right, this guy takes pop shot.
And this is all kind of in the dark, right?
Well, I mean, you got dark vision. You can see them. It's just,
Yeah.
everything's in shades of gray.
Yeah.
You see this guy take a shot down towards the east, and you hear his arrow ricochet off some stone, just like it hit something hard. All right.
Continuing to sneak, I'm gonna go peek around this corner.
Give me that stealth roll. At advantage if your head doesn't matter.
Ah. Since I already hid last turn, do I still have to use my bonus action to remain hidden?
I mean, every round you have to try to hide against somebody specifically,
Gotcha.
or you know what I mean.
That doesn't matter. It's just how much movement I think I have left.
How far did you move there? 40 feet?
30.
30.
30. So, I mean, you've got cunning action. You could go ahead and use it to dash, or as a bonus action, or hide.
Yeah, I was using that for the hide then.
Now you could take your action to dash as well, and then the bonus
Yeah.
action to hide.
Yep. I just didn't know if I was going to have 90 or 110. 105. But yeah, I'm just going to peek around this corner.
All right. As Darren begins to close in here, and you're going to go back.
Since it's clear, I'm going to go back to check on Gazik.
Okay. Tark.
I still haven't seen what's down that hallway.
Down what hallway?
Down the hallway they're shooting their little arrows into.
Yeah.
Well, shit. All right. All right. Tark's getting restless. So he's going to pull out his javelin of lightning. And,
Yes.
and well, they all look lined up so well.
It's because they're hiding behind this table they got turned over here.
I know.
Whatever it is, they're scared to death of it, whatever's down that east tunnel.
I know.
So I guess Tark doesn't have the wisdom to be patient.
Tark's gonna make his way up there.
All right, so are you stealthing up there, or what are you doing? Just running forward at this point?
Yeah, he's gonna run in there and sort of like try to slide it next to him, and yell out, "What's in hallway?"
Okay. These guys have no idea you're there. They are so transfixed on what's over there. All of them scares the shit out of them, and we'll see what they do.
And I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. Goblin 12 is the one standing right beside. He looks up, sees you when you say, "What are you shooting at?" or whatever the hell you say. His eyes get real big around. He drops his bow and shit and falls into the goblin behind him, almost crawling over the top of him to try to get away from you. And he is going to disengage and move through his buddies. And actually, that's there. He's running.
You scared the shit out of him,
He
Tark.
scared the shit out of him. This guy.
Wait, Tark has Sentinel. That means he can't disengage.
Well, but he took the dodge action, so he's saving his reaction to make sure that none of these guys hit him.
Gotcha.
Not gonna
This
attack
guy.
these gobos. Tark's is thinking strategy. That's what it.
This guy turns around, kind of falls backwards a little bit, trying to get away from you, but the table's behind him, and he's like, you see him look to the right and look to the left, and then he reaches for where's he at? Here he is. Drops his bow, reaches down for his scimitar, and pulls his scimitar up and takes a swing at you. And misses.
Oh no.
And now he tries to run away this direction. Are you going to let him go?
Tark is gonna chuckle. Yeah, just let him go. Because Tark knows what's waiting for him.
He gets to here, and you hear, ah! Oh, he doesn't see him yet.
No.
Yeah, he does. I didn't have the map scrolled down enough. So he's free. Oh, Goblin 16's right there. Oh no. This one. Now let me roll to see if. Oh fuck.
That Gobbo 16 is badass. He ain't scared of shit.
He takes off running this direction and then realizes
Oh,
he's running, and he turns around and heads back this way. He gets all freaked out for. How do these guys all roll right together like that again? This one has plenty of room to get out now.
Do
But
they actually have initiatives?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they're all 6 in a row. Okay. This one stops and turns around and goes, huh? What do you want? And you see him reach for his scimitar and give you a threatening look. You be careful.
is this guy from the Orient?
You be careful there. Oh, I'd make you some special type soup. Goblin 10, what's he gonna do?
I'm glad Little Fang's not with us.
Yeah.
they turn cats into sushi.
No, that's the Chinese.
Orient. It's a big place, motherfucker.
Ben, you ever been to China and seen somebody eat a cat?
No, but I have heard stories where they actually do serve cat and dog. and rat. It's not as common as it used to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been there. Never been there. Never seen.
I have not either, for the record. I'm just referencing the 60s and the shit that was said.
This one actually doesn't run off either and moves around this way. But he keeps looking over his shoulder towards this tunnel. He's more afraid of something in that tunnel than he is of this 6.5 foot tall half orc in front of him. But they don't attack you. Gazik.
I feel bad, but at the same time, he's fucking undead. We're gonna cast Spiritual Weapon right next to him.
Okay, that does
Bonus
not.
action.
That doesn't take concentration, does it? I don't think so.
Nope. Unfortunately for him, no, it does not.
No, that is a hit. Let me get a token out here.
Then, as an action, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him.
And he succeeds this time. Poor fucker. Oh, I do have another goblin that didn't get in with his buddies. This one. I'm going to give him a little better percentage chance. Oh, yeah. Yeah, with a 93, he doesn't go anywhere. He stands firm, but he's watching Tark, and then he turns and looks back at the tunnel. Then he looks at Tark, and then he looks back at the tunnel. And then he looks at his buddies, and he looks back at the tunnel. And then he looks at Tark, and he looks back at the tunnel.
What in tunnel?
Well, seeing
The Greek!
seeing that Tark is no longer in view, Krog is going to take the dash action to try to catch up.
Oh god.
Ah!
What's up, little Ooglin?
He's quivering, man. His hands are shaking. He's got this scimitar, and it's like tink, 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 tink off the stones on the floor.
So he's tinkling on the floor?
No, as well. He might before it's all over with. You're not a Greek.
What Grick?
The Greek.
Is it something you eat?
Oh, it's something you can eat. It's on the menu, yeah. He says, I wouldn't eat one. And I don't know about orcs. Orcs eat anything. All right, you're holding the conversation. Anything else?
Nope.
And we are with Haleth, who unfortunately takes some more damage.
Poor house.
Succeed. He's
Fuck
not
with
having a good day. It's all he just swatting with his one good hand because this other one's twisted up behind his back, swatting at these things. He's got no weapons. He's got nothing. And we're with Krog.
So I can tell that these goblins don't seem to be attacking us.
No, they're not attacking you. Well, he's not. You don't know what he's doing. He's running at you.
What's so afraid of, little Ooblin?
What are you doing here?
Exploring dungeon.
You're not supposed to be here. Do you have business here?
Yes, we exploring dungeon. That our business.
Ah. Well, that cost you gold. That cost you gold long time.
You either let me pass or you get a face full of this long sword.
I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you.
What you in there fighting?
He says, we're tracking down the Gricks. We're supposed to kill every one of them, he says.
Won't help.
He pauses and he looks at you. You're pretty big.
too damn buku.
You're pretty big, GI. Told that buku, GI. And, he just kind of backs. Well, that's not his move. You doing anything else?
Well, if he's not going to threaten me or anything, I'm just going to walk around him. Tark.
And he's going to
we
take
help
an
them.
opportunity attack you. You walk
Stab
on
you
around,
neck.
stab you in the nads. You make it up here next to Tark. You see a whole room full of goblins. A couple of them are like running around like chickens with no heads. 3 of them are looking at Tark. Now they're looking at you, and they keep looking over their shoulder at in this direction, at this tunnel.
Have no fear, little ooblins. Krog and Tark here to save you. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Goblin 5 is this one. So he's going to stop and turn around. Come back looking a little braver this time, and he picks up his bow, puts his scimitar back on his side, picks up his bow, starts loading arrows in it again. We gonna get the Greek. We gonna get the Greek. Bad.
You're kind of switching between this Oriental and Scottish accent, and it's hilarious.
It's not Scottish. It's
Or
it's really bad something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's really bad. And that's it. And this guy is here, I believe. And let's see if he comes to his senses.
You never moved the other one, the one that Krog was talking to.
Oh, I didn't, did I? Thank you. This guy, will he? Nope. He's gone. Much faster than that, really.
Fuck this shit.
Where you go?
Fuck this shit. I'm out of here.
Yeah, he's at it. And this one. This one says, you got to help us.
Krog and Tark strong. We take care of this Grick thingy.
Oriental goblins.
Where's
I
Patty
love
when you need
D&D.
him, man? You go in there, you kick Greek ass. Darren.
Over here. Peek down the hall at Gazek. Still playing with your pet, huh?
Oh, he's inflicting all kinds of nastiness on this guy. This guy is cursing him. Your soul shall rot in the fires of the hells. Evil, evil thing. All right, Tar.
All right, here's a pit. Well, as before he does that, he's gonna say, "Mm, goblins, King Tark has come to lead you. Join with us." And
Ah,
he's gonna.
you're gonna roar.
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna guess he sees nothing.
No, you see a tunnel. All right, and I need to read here.
And this time Tark's gonna ready in action. And as Tark's standing there, he's gonna yell back at one of those goblins. Come, climb on back. Ready arrow. We kill. We hunt. Man, the fucking hijinks of two goddamn half orcs. Gee.
uh, okay. Ready to action.
Tark's never seen a Grick, but if he sees something coming out of here, he's gonna attack it, whatever it is.
All right.
Unless it's Gazik or Darren.
Haleth's turn. He swears. He calls you names you've never heard before, Gazik.
That's okay. My shiny spirit guardians are thirsty.
But I must be avenged! Oh,
Tell us who put you in this state, and we will avenge you, but you must rest.
Joaquin allowed me to walk again. To reap my vengeance on those that put me here. It's awful, it's bloody awful, I tell you. Please, please, spare me until I am avenged. I shall rest once I avenge myself. And he can really do nothing. Goblin 6. Goblin 6 looks a little braver. Moves right over here behind Tart. He readies in action with his bow. Gazik.
I doubt that a goddess such as Joaquin would be like being referred to as a he. You are a trickster.
No, she. Did I say he? Sorry.
Yes, you did. Well, if he actually said she,
No, I think he said
then
Joaquin. Joaquin
yeah,
did this for me, so I can avenge myself.
Joaquin Resme or Joaquin Resme, he did this so I could seek my vengeance.
Oh, she, yes. Joaquin sounds like it's an American Indian name. God's name, isn't it?
I doubt that Joaquin did this for you. For you do not come with her blessings, it seems. Speak the names of those who have wronged you, and we promise vengeance for you, if it is just. But I cannot allow you to be.
He's cursing their names. He's cursing their names as loud as he can. The fine fellows of Deggerford, low-life scums all.
Then rest with the knowledge that we will avenge you. And Yeah, that was. Oh.
Hmm.
Stubborn.
I mean, he's got a purpose, a mission in death. He's dodging. He's dancing around pretty good in the bottom of this pit for a guy all mangled. Krog, or Goblin 7, I guess it is. He's gonna move down this direction with his bow. And ready that bow. I guess I better give him a roll first. Oh no, he's not running off. He catches himself, stops and turns around. He looks at what's happening. Looks at his friends. And he does not run off.
Yeah, he wants to be a badass. Yeah.
He wants to praise King Tark.
Oh, hail the king.
Darren, these spirits are just whipping up on this guy, and Gazik's spiritual weapon down there bashing on him. He's pleading for his undeath life. Yeah.
Seems hardly worth his trouble. You have your mind set on this, Gazik. I won't help, but neither will I hinder you. Oh. Step away and keep guard.
All right. Now we come to Tark.
Tark's moving in.
He's moving on up.
Follow me. Subjects, we go on hunt.
Come with me if you want to live.
I think that's right for my total.
I think you only had 10 left, but I could be wrong.
Okay, then I'll do 10.
Aren't you so glad Ben's here to help?
I know. He's a treasure. A goddamn treasure.
Oh, you're making me blush.
Oh. I'm not seeing shit in here. I think these goblins are trying to pull one over on King Tark here.
Yeah, it's another pretty tight tunnel as you're trying to work your way through here.
Back scratcher. Yeah.
By the way, are you trying to slip up through here stealthily, or what are you doing?
Well, since you asked. Yeah, Tark's going on the hunt. He's going to try to do it stealthily. Probably greasily. Or like.
Wow.
But he's got his shield and his battle axe out. He's ready for some blood and guts.
All right. So, anything else you're gonna do?
I see nothing, right?
See nothing.
I'm just gonna ready in action.
Which is?
Attack. Attack whatever attacks me, unless it's Darren, Gazik. I know it can't be Krog, unless he's a fucking wizard, or Fang.
Okay. Very good. Anything that attacks you's getting it.
That's right. Getting it, giggity.
Goblin 6 continues to work his way up through the title here. And all right. Hal's turn.
Still pleading for his life or unlife.
He is. He's giving you the names of the. Let's see here. Names. I wonder if it's on his other. Yeah, there's old Haleth.
Not sure how long I would have been fooled if he tried to like convince me he wasn't undead.
Oh, but he wouldn't lie to you. Okay, wait, I'm not really undead. I'm not undead. No, he continues to plead and he tells you, he says, if this is the way that I am to finally go, he says, you take him out. Every one of those bastards, the fine fellows of Daggerford.
Will avenge you. Go in peace.
And let's see,
Did you find out?
he has no weapons, or else he'd try to. Yep. All right, Goblin 12 begins to get curious about what's going on. He hasn't quite figured it out yet, so he'll move. Shit, I always do that. He'll move back up to here, picking up his bow and getting his stuff ready again. Okay. Goblin 7. He says, "I no go back in there, no." He's not going. He's gonna stay right where he's at.
You cover our back.
Goblin 10 says, that sounds like a good idea. He's gonna come right over here.
Krog's gonna run down the tunnel, yelling, "Wait for Krog!" And that'll be it.
All right. Gaz.
Rest, friend.
Go into that good sweet night, right?
I'm trying, but these terrible bells.
Ow. These
Wow.
terrible rolls.
This poor guy. Of course, he doesn't seem to feel anything. All right. Goblin 5. Where are you at, Goblin 5? There you are. He moves right over here behind the wall, keeping an eye on things. And we are with Gazik again.
Let's see if this works any differently.
That's a hit.
Yay! No.
Tark,
Well, well, well. Tark's gonna move on down.
I need a perception check.
Tark is slowly stepping, mouth breathing. His nostrils are all gummed up with snot right now, kind of
Alright,
like me.
you see, basically,
I see something. Oh,
you see a long corridor and some more hand-hewn tunnel going off to the south. And this long tunnel that you can see into, everything's just, of course, it's all stone. But the tunnel looks like, mortared stone, like stones mortared together. And this tunnel going off to the south looks like the one you just came through, just like people have been digging through the stone and the dirt.
shit. All right. Odd. I'll go south. Even I'll go east. Going south. 20 more feet.
Okay. You get to this point right here, and you hear the stone shift kind of above you.
That don't sound good.
This guy's kind of following Tark.
And Tark, something brushes your back, and you turn around and you look, and there's a tentacle hanging from the ceiling of this thing where you just crawled underneath it. And as you're looking, the tentacle goes up, and you see this thing camouflaged in the stones all around the tunnel, and you've crawled right underneath it. And this big beak
Wow.
is reared back, poised to strike at you.
Ooh. Can I attack?
You can. That's your. I mean, you haven't taken an action yet, so
I'm attacking.
You're a kraken?
you're actually right beside him.
Targ lets out a thunderous roar. Ah!
Krog, you probably heard that. That's a hit. And you hit this thing,
Sorry, I got excited.
And it begins breaking free from the ceiling of this tunnel and falling down into the tunnel with you. You hit again as it hits the ground right in front of
Beast, put you on wall.
you. And we're with Darren. It's terrible, Darren. Murder of the dead happening in front of you right here.
Yeah, he doesn't really look like a good guy, though. I'll walk over by the door where I don't have to listen to him. Snack on some food.
All right, Goblin 12's not advancing. He's going to wait on you guys. Where the hell's this guy at? Oh, there he is. He'll creep forward. Looking south. Yes, he can. He gets to here. And here's the noise and Tark attacking. And he sees the Grick fall from the ceiling. And he shoots his short bow at him. Misses. Tarkus' arrow comes boinging off the stones right beside you. And this guy's standing guard.
Tark winces a little bit as some of the rubble from the wall shoots out from the impact.
All right. And the Grick has Tark in his sight. Let's make sure we're targeted there. He strikes with the tentacles again. And misses. He can't quite get his junk working down here.
Oh shit, he's attacking me with his dick. Oh shit.
Unfortunately, he can do nothing.
Performance anxiety.
Krog.
Gonna walk up past the goblin. And not sure if there's more. Gonna take the dodge action.
Goblin 5 does nothing. Goblin 7 does nothing. Haleth stands here cursing you all.
Dying.
Slowly.
Yeah, when you do really awesome, he saves.
Yup.
Yep. Haleth does nothing.
He could bend over and kiss his ass goodbye.
I guess that was Darren.
This is taking forever. Seeing that he has it in hand, I'm gonna use the message ring and send a message to the other two that Gazek's killing an undead and a whole status update.
You guys get this message in your head. Gazik's killing an undead in the hole. Status update.
Can I reply since it's not my turn? Or is that taking or whatever?
I think it takes an action. Or a bonus action.
So it is best activating an item, emulating a spell. So.
Haleth. Poor Haleth.
Is he dead yet?
Why did it untarget him?
See, it's been 9 rounds. How long's it last?
It's only been. It was cast on round 3,
Oh.
and it lasts 10 rounds.
All right. So he kneels down and begins to pray. Goblin 10 does nothing. Goblin 6 does. That's this guy. He's going to take a shot at the Grick again.
Or correction, it lasts 10 minutes.
Hey, Django the Fool's raiding with 5. Raiding with 5. Django the Fool. Good to see you, buddy. These guys are in first level of Undermountain here.
We're not dead yet.
Oh, there goes my voice meter. Everybody sounds robotic.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, I need
Domo,
to see if
domo.
there's a update for that. And he's going to take a shot at -5 to try to get it past Krog, or not -5, -2. Try to get it past Krog at the Grick.
If he shoots Krog in the ass,
Oh.
he's turning around and killing him.
He hits.
Don't
Yeah,
kill
that's not
my
your-
subject.
That's not your ready action. Your subjects.
Don't kill my minions, motherfucker.
So
Tell
Tark,
him not to shoot me in the ass.
you're standing here looking at this thing, and all of a sudden this arrow comes right out the thing's beak and is sticking out in the front, and blood comes spurting out, and it falls over on the ground. He does.
Yes, minions.
Minions.
We could use some designated door openers.
See, somebody else has the same thoughts Tark does.
Cannon fodder.
I need subjects.
Cannon fodder.
King Tark of the Serpent Throne needs subject.
Cannon fodder.
Tark's gonna yell back.
What have you been doing tonight, Jingo?
How many Grick in this whole subjects? And he's gonna just ready in action and wait for a response.
Very good. All right. Let's say this guy begins making his way up in this tunnel. I think he's got, yeah, they got 30 feet. Gazik.
Yeah, so Spirit Guardians last 10 minutes, not 1 minute.
So 100 rounds.
Yup. Feels bad.
It's not ended anytime soon.
Diz
No.
am.
Okay, and because of that, we're gonna end the combat with Haleth because he can do nothing, trapped in the pit, and he's taken to his knees and he's praying as these spirit guardians just beat him into a pulp along with your spiritual weapon. And eventually he succumbs and his body falls over. And you hear the angels singing.
When he finally succumbs, Gazik's going to crawl down in there and start wrapping his body up with cloth and then drag him up out of there.
When you climb down in here, you do in fact see the reliquary of Joaquin hanging from his neck. You begin wrapping his body. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
All right. That goblin's going to start moving forward. Krog.
Alright, Krog's just gonna go right into this opening a bit and use an action to respond to Darren saying, hunting Grick. Or Gricks.
Use a bonus action, I think. How did I word it? It should be written on the rings. It's bonus action. Anyway, give me a perception roll as you're talking into your encoder ring.
I don't think you actually gave us something in our items pack.
No,
I
don't
didn't.
think
Oh, you know what? I bet I made
I don't
it.
think you ever wrote
I'd
it up.
say, yeah, no, I just wrote something myself.
Yeah, I'll check on that later. So you gave me that perception roll. Okay. Right, you move forward to here.
But the ring activation was a action.
Bonus action.
Alright.
I
I'm
mean,
guessing
basically, you just reached down and you touched Darren's initial and spoke into your ring, and away it went.
Alright, well, not seeing any dangers immediately, I'm just going to take the dodge action then. My turn.
Are we through that round again already? Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
And Haleth is he is down. As Gazet continues to wrap. Goblin 5 is told to stand guard. Krog. Before you do anything, give me a perception roll. You there, Krog?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was my turn. What did you need?
Perception roll.
Krog is jamming.
Yes, J-Rock distracted me. But at least this time it wasn't with porn.
It fits. It fits.
If it fits, you sits.
Steampunk Victorian superheroes. Now that sounds fun, Jingo. That sounds like a blast.
I'm not even going to dignify that with any further response.
See, I've got a queen. Now I've got goddamn fucking subjects. See, this can't get any better.
Wait. Are you calling Krog your queen?
Right now I am, yes.
You bastard. I will murder you in your sleep.
You be royal advisor.
No, Krog be your royal wizard.
Even better.
But
Well-
not fault if Krog blows up Keep.
So what is Krog the Magnificent going to do?
Well, since it looks like Tark is still going towards the south, I'll head that way as well.
I know nothing about castles and crusades, but, you know, with Baboonsky as a friend, I'm sure I'll be
He just
learning it
shoves me the
soon
fuck
enough.
out of the way.
Excuse me, pardon me.
They
coming
fought the
through.
White Rabbit and the Clockwork Bandersnatch. Oh, nice. Sweet. That's cool. All right. Krog. You start to step away. And why did... No, he should not have. DM Crimson. DMC Crimson is hosting us, guys. Thank you very much for the host, Crimson. Appreciate it. He should not have had... What is it, Cloak of Protection?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh.
Guess I can remove the dodge actions, taking my turn.
It says your Cloak of Protection is not marked that it's on your body.
It should be.
Did you go through and check him when he added the attunement?
Yeah, attunement tracker, yeah.
No, I guess I didn't. It says it's equipped. And then I have the little attunement thing. No, that's my chainmail.
Are you wearing your chainmail? It doesn't need to be
Yes.
attuned, though. Oh, it's ticked. Yeah, it's ticked. But all it does is give you +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws while you wear this cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that doesn't answer for why he attacked at disadvantage.
Oh, because I had the dodge action.
Ah,
And I took it
okay.
off.
And now it's gone because he attacked you. All right, so a tentacle comes over your shoulder and hits the wall beside you. Almost grabs a hold of you. You feel it kind of brush against you. And you turn around and you see this serpent-like thing with these tentacles around this huge beak on its face. And it pulls itself away from the wall, and you can see that it was like all blended in, camouflaged up against the wall right beside you.
Alright, so I basically went to walk away and it took a swing at me, right?
Yep.
Not very nice. I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Visit Bleak Thief.
What?
I said visit Blinksies. He's a traveling, sandwich board advertising Greg.
Okay.
What are you attacking with, by the way?
The glowy sword. You said it was kind of stuck in his hand.
It is. You can't get rid of it, so it's the only thing you can attack with. But it says slashing magic.
Yes.
It's not magic. Jingo,
That's the
thank
way-
you very much for the biddies.
That's the way it coded it.
That's the way it coded. Well, let me look. It might be. Hell, it very well may be magic. I don't know.
I thought you would have known.
Let's see.
And it just disappeared.
Truthfully, I didn't look at it. I just dumped the parcel in your. I read what it did. And it's not on your actions tab. That sword isn't.
It was just a moment ago, and then it just disappeared. Then I have another long sword that says it's on my. Somehow it got moved from where it was. Says, well, there it goes. Now it's back.
Well, here, let me ID that thing for you to begin with. Because it is just a regular longsword.
Yep, it says right there, properties, versatile 1d10 magic.
It certainly does, doesn't it? I guess because it's cursed, but it's not a +1. Okay, so it does magic damage. Very good. So you chopped into him pretty good with this sword.
Oh, and no, I think I'm going to save that. And in my turn.
All right.
Would I have
Tark moves
heard
forward.
that commotion?
Oh, probably. You know how your brother's like over dramatic.
I know how he's a little bitch. Okay. Well, I'm gonna come running in.
Hey, I'm not one that's afraid of dark.
Nut shot you later.
That's an.
Oh shit. Tar quickly recovers. Attacks again.
Less talky, more killing.
That's it. And this thing crumples.
Could I cleave this fucker's beak in half? Just saying.
Yeah, if he's on the ground, you can chop away without rolling. Just chop
Well,
that beak right off there.
I don't really have another action right now. Oh,
That's okay. Because you're technically out of combat, so.
oh, cool. Then yes, I will take the time to chop the head off.
Okay.
I'm chopping the whole head off. Yeah.
I'm not sure it really has a head per se.
It's got something, and I'm taking it.
Jingo, thanks so
I need
much for cheer
trophies, man.
bits, man. Really appreciate it.
And I actually killed this
Truly
one.
do, brother. So you're gonna take that head as a trophy?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Same deal as last time. I'm gonna slide some rope through its mouth, through its gullet, and wrap it around, back out, tie it, sling it on my shoulder.
All right. So as you're doing that, Krog, you're kind of looking around. You see the partially collapsed tunnel, uh, debris and stuff out in the middle of it. The floor's littered with small rocks and pebbles, broken statuary, jagged chunks of masonry, big enough to crush a man's skull, litter this hallway.
Now this is the eastern hallway, right?
The one that you're facing east, looking down. And now I can close some of these windows.
Krog's gonna yell back to the goblins. We took care of Grix. You ooblins are saved.
Saved, he says. Saved. Oh, ja, but du kan bli diara. Det må det må han kunne. All right. You know what, guys? I think it's a good place to leave it tonight. Yeah, Little Fang didn't miss out on much. And, of course, man, I got to figure out what the hell is going on with Voice Meter and why it constantly gets all robot-y like that every now and then. So, thanks to Jingo and the gang for coming by. A couple of hosts out of that. Swinging by at the end of this session. We're here every Thursday, so you guys get finished early. Normally, we run till about 11 my time, 12 Eastern. But Little Fang's not with us tonight, and they were just kind of exploring around here. Hopefully, Little Fang is able to find her way next Thursday when we're back. We'll be streaming tomorrow, this same channel, twitch.tv/Marbanya, for DM Venerick, who is playing Krog. He's going to DM Curse of Strahd. And then Saturday evening we'll be on Rob Tui's channel, Rob2E, the number 2 and E, on Twitch, running Descent into Avernus with DM Drake. So stuff going on the next 2 nights here. So if you're around, come on by, hang out with us for a little bit. I don't hang out with anybody who doesn't cuss a lot, so if it offends you, you know, you know,
Fucking bad.
innuendos and all that good stuff. But anyway, Gazik, Darren, you guys got any announcements on your games?
Nothing in particular.
Nothing going on. I did see where Savage Worlds Hell on Earth got some love and attention in the update for Fantasy Grounds this week. I have no idea what they did, but I guess I could poke around and look. I haven't looked at my Savage World stuff in a long time.
I say they might have cleaned it up, like they updated it all to the new book, but it was, I don't know, there were a bunch of like glitchy things I found.
Oh yeah.
So they might have gone through, and there is a whole nother book too that they never added. Like 3 or 5.
Well, cool. I guess that deserves some attention. Anyway, thanks again, everybody, for coming by. If you got no questions or anything, bedtime for Django. He's already out. So you guys have a great weekend of gaming, whatever you're doing. Probably the last of the good weather in a lot of places. So maybe get outside and barbecue or something. But until we see you next time here on this channel, say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a good night.
Let me go
Bye.
see if there's anybody else out there that we can. Hey, Duff's on Praetor's Rejects. That's what we're going to do. We are going to raid Praetor's Reject, I believe. So let me get that queued up. All right, so we're getting ready to go over there. We'll pop in on Duff, on Jimmy Duffy. We'll say hi to him, but thanks for swinging by. We'll see y'all next week.
I heard him in my mouth. Oh, Marbanya, what's up, folks? Yeah, here, let me send this again. Here's number 2.
Welcome.
Yep. Thanks, guys. We're still in the middle of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Jingo Marbanya. We appreciate it. I gotta sub y'all's channels. I promise to do that. I have been very ready. I apologize. I have been slow.
Wow, it got quiet.
But you guys that are subbing to my channel, I promise, and I will be reciprocating the sub. So I think that is only fair. Did that come up for you, Loco?
No, it's still black, but that's all right.
All right.
Really?
Let me shut down OBS.
Refresh this for you. Sync client boo.